Hey tubers and tubettes, this is Dave Dixon. If you haven't heard of me before, I live in Northern California and I'm a California native and I love it. So today is really cold. Got out to my car and it's 39 degrees out here in California. Now yesterday it got up to 62 and I mean it's probably one of the best days ever to do different things. And so one of the things I decided to do was went over to my uncle's, and I have some of my cars there, and I have a 53 Ford flatbed, and the cover had fallen off of it. So I thought, well, I'll just jump up on the flatbed and put the cover back over the cab. And so that was no problem. I got the cover up there, but then when I looked down, it was probably 2.5 to 3 feet to the ground. I thought, oh, I'll just jump off the flatbed, like I can do that. And when I went to jump off, my one foot got stuck on the flatbed, and when I jumped down, one foot went to the ground, the other one got stuck. And so it was a total old man move, which I shouldn't even be jumping off of the flatbed to begin with. I knew that later. But then I kind of went to my side, and luckily there was a big walnut tree there. And I guess I scraped my arm on it as I hit it, but it really hurt the top of my foot, not the bottom, the top of my foot. So I'm on this diet regimen, and I completed 7 days so far. But part of my diet regimen was 10,000 steps a day. And I think when I got home, my foot was hurting a little bit, but again, only on the top. So I went ahead and walked the rest of it last night. My wife said I was crazy. She said I needed to relax it. But I went ahead and walked it and got my 10,000 steps. I mean, for me to think that I was not going to be able to do that, that would have hurt me more. So, got that done. So this morning I was able to weigh myself for my first week on my, I say low keto diet, or a modified keto diet. But I ended up losing 5 pounds in the first week. But the weird thing about it is I lost the 5 pounds in the first 3 days, and then I just stayed at 215. I just didn't go down, even though I was intermittent fasting, kind of a modified keto diet, cutting out all sugars, or pretty much all sugars, and like natural sugar from fruit. I did eat that, but I didn't eat any processed sugar, and cutting out my carbs as much as I could. But the most surprising thing about it is my glucose, because my glucose is always like 120 to 150, and that's with taking 500 milligrams of metformin. And so my glucose this morning was the lowest I've ever seen. It's like 75. It was 75, and that is really low, even to the point that I'm going to probably stop taking my one of my 500 milligrams and just continue on my diet. So my diet is going to go to my birthday, which is middle of March. So I think I have like 54 days, if I were to guess, left on it. And I'm going to be very regimented about it. I've actually got a dinner tonight with some friends. And I'm going to eat before I go to the dinner. That way it takes a lot of the temptation out. And I'm not eating, on my modified diet, I eat between 12 o'clock noon and 6 o'clock, hopefully no later than 6. So that's really good. I'm trying to be good. On the other things that I have planned today, since I hurt my foot, I started looking at, well, what if I were to bicycle? Because I think bicycling would be easier for me rather than putting the weight on my foot. So I have a bicycle. It's in the garage. It's kind of blocked by a bunch of stuff I have in the garage. So I'm going to clear out my garage today. And I'm going to burn calories just clearing out my garage. I do this periodically where I pull everything out of the garage, all these boxes and stuff. And I notice when I put it back into the garage, it just becomes more efficiently packed. So right now I've had my electric bikes are outside under a shed cover, like a lean-to. And my other bike is not available, so I'm gonna move that so that I can make it available and start to ride it. They say that 10,000 steps is about equal to 5 miles, which is about equal to 1 hour of bicycling. Hang on for just one second.
Good morning, thank you so much for choosing Starbucks. What can I get you for breakfast today?
I just want to get a Viente non-fat mocha with whip. That's it.
All right, I'll see you up here. And it's hot, right?
Hot, please.
Perfect. See you up here.
Oh my gosh, when I used to come to Starbucks, not too long ago, I used to always have their cinnamon thing. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's see. Yeah, their cinnamon stuff, and also any of their breads, you know, banana nut bread. Oh my God, it's so good with my coffee. But now I have to be good. I'm definitely going to be good for the next 54 days, and maybe I'll create some habits that I won't go right back to eating a lot. So I went from to
6:25 today. Thank you.
thank you.
I can get you to ask for that for me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You have a great day.
You too. Oh, when she said she needed me to answer something, I thought it was a survey or something. Kind of hard to read that. No, it's, can you give us a tip? Well, I gave $1 tip. It's, in California, it's like all about the tip. Forget about the other stuff. Most of the tips, they're automatic. You don't have to do it, but it comes up automatically at 20%. When my sons and I were in Japan last February, I'm going to do a video on that because I found my relatives there. And so my 2 sons and I went there. I was really shocked to see that they do not allow tipping over there. I mean, it's like they don't even allow it. There was a person that was trying to tip at one of the restaurants we were, and he just left the money there and just, you know, said, yeah, just take it. And they went running out the store to find him, and they ran down the sidewalk to give him his money back. I was like, oh my gosh. And I tried to leave tips too, and they were like, no, it's already included in the price. So that's kind of refreshing, you know, when you go to California. I mean, I'm giving her a tip for like handing me the coffee, I guess. But you know, it's California. It's just the way it is. I don't have to do it. I could have put 0, but not the end of the world. I'm sure, you know, they will appreciate it. Hopefully it does go to the workers. That's what I worry about the most, is that it goes back to the store, especially when it's a small store. They've had caught people doing that, where they've taken all their tips and they use it for their salary, and oh boy, they'll get you. The state of California Franchise Tax Board will get you on that, and they do. They don't mess around because the tips are for the people. I usually have 1 coffee every day, and that's how I get started. So today I'm gonna clean out my garage. That's one of my things. And I'm gonna restack everything. Hopefully get some of my boxes that I have in my house, in my little studio that I'm making for YouTube. I can get that out of there. And then get my bicycle out, fill the tires up with air because I know they're probably flat. Get my 2 electric bikes put back inside the garage next to my motorcycle. And then I'm planning on going on a bicycle ride today. So that would be really cool to take you guys out on a bicycle ride. I have to maybe get my iPhone and spin it around. Normally I have a place for my iPhone, but I'll need to spin it so you can see me riding around the streets of California. So anyway, thanks for finding me. Subscribe if you want to come back and see me. And I'm relatively new to this, so I will get better. That's my promise, is I'll try to get better. And I was working on YouTube last night, so on one of my channels, California Pool Designers, I put a couple of videos up there on swimming pools that I designed and the company I work for built. And one of them came back with a copyright problem. It had to do with, I called it, we built a Mickey Mouse pool. And I'm not sure if that was the reason, or we have a Mickey Mouse, you know, like a, not an emblem, but like a big Mickey Mouse face on it. So I'm gonna start looking into go on YouTube and look at how the copyright is being affected, because I don't want to just, I'll switch the title or I'll cut the Mickey Mouse, it's kind of like a landscaping thing. I'll cut that right out if that's what's going to do. And then I looked at it this morning and it said that it did not affect it. It could still show it, but I don't know if I can get monetized on it. So if I just have to modify it to get monetized on it, I'll do that. So anyway, thanks again. And maybe I'll see you later when I'm on my bicycle ride, and you can come on a bicycle ride with me, traveling throughout Lodi, California. I've got to run for about an hour to equal 10,000 steps, is what I saw on the internet. So anyway, thank you much, and I'll look forward to seeing you again, and have a great day.